Okay. After a whole bunch of trial and error and troubleshooting, I think I have this figured out and fixed. I hope. I really do hope. I don't know what happened, but I ended up losing access to be able to stream on TikTok, but nothing told me otherwise. Like, I got banned from it. So I don't know what happened to that. I'm assuming it might have had something to do with changing the password. Anyway, let me... It's a little slower. Show this off. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Just make sure. Yeah, keep it on. Some more 10s, and some more, and some more, and some more, and some more, and more, and more. These, you don't capture these, you unlock them. Same with this. And here we are. Cut 10 of each fiend in the world of Spira. All of these were just a pain. I eventually had to decide just to use trio of 9 to capture these. So for these 3 down here, Great Malboro, Barbados, and Behemoth King, since I couldn't hit them with Death Strike or Stone Strike, I had to use trio of 9. So for Barbados, it's just 1 Blitz Ace with trio of 9, and Waka can just throw the ball at him. Behemoth King is just a 1 Slice and Dice. Then Waka throws the ball at him. And Malboro is 1 Slice and Dice, and then you can throw the ball at him. As long as you have first strike, you'll be fine. Today, we're probably just going to go information gathering. I want to try and beat the Dark Aeons, obviously up to Anima, without having to make my Aeons have a bunch of power. I did slightly do some leveling and stuff for Anima, because you can teach Anima some stuff. So I want to teach Anima the extract abilities, so I can use Anima for Kotos. And then taught Anima some other stuff, because I had items for it. And then did a little bit of changing up for Anima's attributes, because I do want to do the whole Aeon versus Aeon thing, and I am gonna need them to be stronger to take on Dark Anima anyway. But I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I don't think I can beat, I probably can't beat Kotos if I play around trio of 9. It's whatever. Anyway, we're gonna go fight the monsters, so I probably should make sure that everyone has their proper equipment. I wanted to experiment. This is why I have this, because there's a thing with Blitz Ace, Tidus's Overdrive, that if something has a super high defense and if he essentially is at his base stats, he'll do zeros. So I'm curious if you giving him like the max strength that you can do, would that like balance that out? I don't know if it will or not, but I wanted to experiment with that, because you honestly only need first strike and evade and counter, and that's all you're going to be using. So I wanted to just see if maybe I could do that, because if I can get some extra hits in with Blitz Ace and risk having him lose another turn, I'm kind of okay with that. Kinda, because I've been getting better at Blitz Ace. First strike and just first strike, and then again just first strike. And it's only Tidus that has this issue. Waka's attack reels doesn't have that issue. Anyway, just have Stoneproof, because Stoneproof is like the biggest thing I'm worried about. I could make a ribbon, but I don't think I will, because I do have 99 Dark Matters now. Oh wait, I forgot to check overdrives. I gotta start putting everyone on Comrade now. The only other thing that would make sense if I redo Tidus's weapon is probably double overdrive. Same for Waka and Riku, just to have double overdrive. Riku I would definitely have to make a custom weapon for, but I don't think we're... But it would only be for the double overdrive. Evade counter really only works on the... Oh wait, that just reminded me. I probably should make another ball for Waka that has first strike. Do I have... We could do scoring spree, actually. I was hoping to use scoring spree for... Oh, we have an all-arounder. Cool. I can do it with this. Because all we need is a first strike, so you can get a breakaway. Yo! What's good, Jock? How you doing? First strike is just literally the key thing. Everything else is just like an extra little cherry on top. I don't have anything for evading counter. What do I need for evading counter? What is it? Teleport spear? I can get those. I can steal that. Hope you're taking care of yourself, Jock. It's good to see you. Who can I steal a teleport spear from? Sleep Sprout. We can get from Sleep Sprout. Okay, cool. And I'm just using Gambler Spirits because I can just steal those. The gill's no issue. We can make our gill back. But it's teleport spears. But if I can steal teleport spears, that'd be better. I don't want to have to go through and like defeat something. I've been doing alright, you know? Just been vibing out and chilling. It's good to see you. You got anything new going on? How's Mrs. Jock? Is she doing alright? Or is it return spear? Is it return? No, it is teleport. Thank goodness I just only need one. QRST. It drops from the Sleep Sprout and Master Tomberry. She's amazing. Officially got a nod 3 months ago. Plus your birthday's coming up and business is moving, so you can, I love that. That's awesome. Oh, we can steal him from Thuban. That's good, that's good. That means I'm pretty sure that's no, it's down here. We can steal it from you. I think that's a regular steal. No. I have to do this. I think that's a rare steal. Okay, you can stay, Titus. You can watch Riku steal. That's awesome. Congratulations. I just really want you to leave so I don't have to wait by Phoenix Downs. There we go. We just needed the one. Cool. So now we can do this. I didn't realize I ran out of any of those. There we go. Now we have rematch. But that's really awesome, dude. I'm really happy for you, Omi. That's awesome. Underdog Secret, we're gonna save those. Sadly, we're gonna have to save those. Cool. What am I trying to do right now? I am prepping for... I gotta save over these 2 slots. I'm doing it. I've completed my no spear grid run of Final Fantasy X. I was able to beat Braska's final Aeon. Now I'm trying to do the other stuff, which is the... I don't like how that like switched. I don't like that at all. Sorry, I got distracted. So it's taking on the, you know, super strong enemies. So I'm thinking of going back and forth between trying to fight Dark Valfor and fighting the creatures that are here. So I believe it's easy to start with Species Conquest. Yeah, Species Conquest should be the easiest to start with. A lot of these will be straightforward up until we get to Jumbo Flan, I'm pretty sure. Up until Jumbo Flan, it should be, and the Elemental. Yeah, okay. I don't know how we're supposed to dance around those. I forgot what my research said. Anyway, we're gonna blitz ace it. I can find my gambler spirits. So it's gonna be based around probably just getting information for Dark Veil 4. Boop. Yeah, I did. I didn't have the patience for the damage output. Or, you know, no spear grid. Obviously, it'd probably just be Riku throwing Supreme Gems and the Flare Gems and trying to get zombie off of on them. But I was like, I'm not saying up for all of that. Because it's already bad enough that Orin's the only one that can survive any moves from BFA. And his sword attack has delay, which makes things even a bigger headache. Alright, so... Oh! Well, I mean, you avoided the first one, that was nice. Oh god, no. That's actually real bad. That's actually really, really bad. I saw DK's rounds like, I'll pass. Yeah, That's the only issue that I have. Is that the damage output's not the best, you know? So you're there for an extremely long period of time. Like, it's obviously doable. Especially if you allow use, but, you know... Oh, come on. Fang of Chaos does fractional damage. It doesn't kill. Riku doesn't have haste. She just can't hit it, though, so we have to... He didn't hit himself. Can she... Wako get a turn first? Hopefully. So we're gonna do this. I forgot to put haste back on her. There we go. I can't let them hit each other. That's the one thing. I can't let them hit each other. Cool. Do I have someone with sensor? I don't think I do. I never do. You have no encounters, Spear. Ah! Alright, let's go gambling. We're gonna throw a gem that's not fire, because this thing gives fire vibes. So... Ice gem? I only collect fire gems, because those are the easiest to get. I hate you. I can't believe he would do this to me. Okay, that's fine. You know, that's fine. And we'll just let time run out instead of trying to even risk missing this. So we're in trio of 9, so it's not like we need a damage multiplier by getting extra time. Do. That wasn't very nice. That's not very nice. If you let the time run out, it gives it to you. Yeah, that's one of the big things I remembered with Attack Real. So I was like, I don't need the extra damage from the time, you know? What do we do here? Everyone died, so it's not like it really matters what I do. Obviously, you have to have her use something. Alright. Alright. Need you not confused? I need you not confused. I need you to not be confused. Cool. I hate it here. He really wants these to be confused, right? Like, why? Stop. Nice hit. Go for a Blitz Ace. You don't have Confuse Proof? Nah, I only have Stone Proof on the weapons. I forgot to account for Confusion, to be honest with you. Because I was mainly worried about Stone. I can make it, though, because I have enough Hypello potions. Or Musk. It's one of those two. This thing is... You jerk. It's not very nice. Oh, we have a Lightning Gem. Let's use that. You're gonna go again. That's okay. So you obviously stopped trying to confuse people. I don't even know how much HP you have. I should have counted for that so I could just break down the numbers by turns, but it's whatever. Oh cool, good dodge. You didn't hit him, but at least you dodged him. I don't care that I'm losing less, that I'm getting less turns, by the way, by going for a Blitz Ace. I just wanted to show off that I'm able to sometimes kick the Blitz Ball. I felt very proud about that. I worked very hard on being able to kick the Blitz Ball. I say as I almost miss it. Yeah, stop that. It's very therapeutic, it is! It's therapy! Oh, Riku lost trio. Oh no. Good dodge, Walker. Tidus is gonna get a turn and hit somebody. Thanks, Tidus. You're never gonna forget that. That's a classic. Just throwing a random Blitz Ball. I love it. Tidus is gonna hit himself. Oh, come on, Tidus. I would have rather you hit a party member, but whatever. Bro. See, I think this is a wipe. Because we're not gonna offset the bite of death. Good old Dissidia days. I miss Dissidia. I actually really like the MT. If they changed how the whole netcode is set up, it wouldn't be so bad. It's terrible that one person didn't have the best internet. Oop. I can just clock some of that. Honestly, I'd rather that. Don't know why I thought Waka would be able to hit him. He's not around anymore. It's not, sadly. They don't support it. So probably should give Riku the same thing. So, does he purposely go for the right side for confusion? I don't know if you have a thing to manipulate or not. Looks like you go from left, middle, or, well, my right, middle, then left. Have I played 16 or Rebirth? I have not. Out of the new, like, action-based Final Fantasies, I want to give, what's it called? Stranger of Paradise a try. The one that's essentially a remake of Final Fantasy 1. Cool, we steal... Well, it's not good. But whatever. I can steal these back. I probably won't save after defeating all of them, because I don't want to grind back and get more of my gambler spirits. Bruh. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's actually pay attention to the turn thing. So slice and dice for Blitzes. So we do a slice and dice. You'll probably bite Tidus again, and that's gonna be mean. He'll get a turn sooner. Or we can go all in with Blitzes. Who needs turns when we're doing 9 hits of damage? Expedition 33, yeah, I loved Expedition 33. I really enjoyed that game a lot. Oof, almost missed the blitz wall. Yeah, screw it. I don't remember if Waka died or not. Definitely would recommend Expedition 33. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. You should do it. Music out of this world. Character interactions. Chef's kiss. We beat the wolf! I'm not saving though. I'm just gonna... I don't even need a heal. What am I doing? Alright, so... I think it's time to get Riku evade encounter as well. It won't make a difference, but it's probably good to give her evade encounter, so you know what that means. That means we gotta go talk to our good old buddy Thuban and steal from them. Where are you at? Oh yeah, you have first strike on this, I forgot. So I have stuff for first strike, so that's not so bad. Buccaneer. Alright. Give me your spears! Alright, we're out of here. Well, to be fair, I guess I could just use this opportunity to get my overdrives back. Ow. Yeah, give me your spears. I've saw that this one, you have to beat it with Doom. You didn't laugh, Lee? I did not. It's a basic no spear grid, but I didn't include Flea in mine. So it was a lot of just dealing with Tidus being stubborn, especially when we got first strike, and he'd just be like, you know what? I feel like not running today. I'm just like, thanks, buddy. Thanks. I love how we ended up getting random flexible arms when we were over here capturing fiends. I didn't realize the drop rate for those was like, it didn't feel like rare or anything, to be honest. I'd randomly sometimes get like a Tetra ring or something. Yo, it was good seeing you too. It's always great to see you. You make sure you have a good rest of your day, alright? And you take care of yourself. So we need a first strike. And we're gonna give her a evade encounter. Send my best wishes to Mrs. Jock, please. And then we need some evade encounter. And that's really it. Underdog secret. I don't think I can steal these. I would have to fight something that drops it. I think that's it. Items. I like this thing called Jagged. Makes it super easy to find the things I need to find. ST. I need to find the underdog secrets. There we go. They draw from Thuban. So we're not getting any more. We're not getting any more. Because we can't use bribe. So yeah. But that's fine, because we're at the point where we're dealing with big damage anyway. So first strike, evade encounter, yeah. And now let's remember to put this back on her. So what are we gonna do here? I'm just gonna do this so I can get my overdrive. She'll go first. You can just have her steal. You get a turn. She can steal another one, that'd be cool. Okay, never mind. And then once you have Walker do this. Boop. Cool, everyone has their overdrives now. We can move on to the next thing. Shining. If only you could just use Reflect and just not have to worry about Shining. Orin. Say this one. Orin Dolestus. Okay, it's another fast one that's gonna be hard to hit. How much health does it have? Uh, 800,000 health. So to the calculator we go. 800,000. Boop, 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 boop. We have to get 80 hits of the max damage. So we're gonna go and do that. This one should be pretty straightforward. Ideally. No one's a threat until we start having to deal with party-wide attacks. So where's Slice and Dice put us? This puts us way down here, so we're gonna go for a slice and dice instead. Oof, almost messed that up. So we just have to hit about 80 times. So we'll just do this. 80 minus 6. We'll let that run out. Alright. 80 minus 12, so we need 62 hits. Nice. We'll die to poison though, so I have to do this. She can just do this. This will restore our HP, but it'll get rid of our poison. So your poison touch is fractional. Cool. So we just did 2 hits, so minus 2. So now we need 60 more hits. Now we just have to do this. Let's throw a fire gem at you. Oh my god! +5. Do you have all the elemental affinities? So now we're back to 65. You'll die to poison, so I need you to heal yourself. What's going on? What are you trying to do? I'm doing a no spear grid run of Final Fantasy X. After beating Brask's final Aeon, I am now tackling on the different arena creations. Let's just heal instead. So I'm trying to beat the different, like, strong versions of the fiends that we've come across. How are you doing, though? I hope that you're having a good day, Chris. Okay, so I need to know, though, do you absorb all of the elements? Cool. -5. We're not even going to worry about the math there. We're not even going to worry about the math there. I'm doing alright, you know, just vibing, chilling. I'm glad I finally figured out how to get stream set up and going, because I was having issues with that earlier. Also, for whatever reason, I wasn't able to, like, go live on TikTok, so I couldn't multi-stream for a bit, which was a little annoying, but that's all worked out. So vibing, chilling. -12, so about 48. Homie did get a heal off, however. So I don't know where they're gonna be at. Exactly, -5, that's 43. Ah, she didn't get the hit though. We'll die to poison, so we gotta heal. One of the streams of G therapy after you figure out what to do. I feel that, I feel that. You find like a nice chill group that you can like go and do that with. Well, I guess not the group per se, because you might not know, but like server. Alright, so we gotta reset the trio. I think we just hit them. For gold, yeah. Where is that? Gambler's Spirit. Oh, how to do it, I see, I see. Since you're doing you obviously have a PC since you're doing GTA RP. So, do you have the... Oh, come on, Walker, you gotta hit those. No, we want to slice and dice. Is your It has to be because you're playing GTA Online. That's a pretty extensive game, and you're doing the RP stuff, which involves a bunch of stuff. So your shit should be. You're on Xbox. You use Discord. Wait. There we go. Got slice and dice. So it's -6. About 37 more hits. Yeah, we're gonna have to let Waka die to poison here. Xbox might have a built-in streaming thing that you can use itself. It's not as like customizable if you were to get a capture card and stream through like a computer though. So you could use it as an option, Chris. It's -12. Give or take 25 more hits because homie has healed off of us. Okay, you do points of touches. Nice. Titus didn't get a hit off the counter. We're gonna let Titus die to poison. 25 -6 is, what is it, 19? But if we do 9 hits, no. You're dying to poison either or, so I can deal with the turn delay. I don't really have to be very mindful until we start dealing with party wipe stuff. -9, so about 16 more hits. 16 more hits, give or take. I believe Riku hasn't been touched yet, so we're gonna go for a lightning gem. Okay, Riku was hit, so never mind. So I have to reset the thing, which is okay. Cool, Riku gets her overdrive. Homie healed a bit though. 16k, okay, so we're probably no longer around the thing anymore. That's okay. Because we can now damage that. Unless RNG is bad. Like right now, we need more poison touches. Hey, did I say drain touch? I said poison touch. Jerk. So we're gonna go for another blitz ace. No, we're gonna go for a slice of dice. There we go. -6. But we know that it's not gonna be around 10 hits. See, that's what we need. But we can't get. That's just evil. That's despicable. So now I'm gonna go for a blitz ace because we're gonna die anyway. Ooh, first try. So that was a -9. So we should be. Jeez, dude. I can't hit you with anything that I would want to hit you with. I don't think I can demi you. So eat a shining gem. Poison touch is fine. Fan of 10-2? Yeah, I think 10-2 is cool. I'm probably one of the few people that can appreciate 10-2 for what it was trying to do and for what it is. For starters, even though I don't like how we went from having like 7 party members to just the 3 with Yuna, Riku, and Bane, I think the battle system is pretty cool with the job system, you know? And obviously, when like making a sequel game, you don't want to make too much of the same decisions you've done in the previous game because you want people to be like, "Oh, I'm playing a different game now." But I really wish they would have just kept the CTB going instead of going ATB. And it's poison touch. Nice hit. Okay. So I don't know where we're at. I don't know where we're at now. But I can put a -1 down. Because this thing healed itself, so... But the dress spears are cool. It's an amazing callback to the job system. I like the changes that went on in Spear after we got the final calm. Yeah, you healed way too much. And you just healed it all back. Nice hit, Walker. Bruh! Only hated you had to change all your clothes just to reach your overdrive. Oh yeah, that's why sometimes you could just use the simple spear grid that had like 2 nodes if you specifically wanted to play around the big dress spear. God, these things are a pain. Please be a poison touch. That did 8k. $16. Because of Drain Touch, I don't know where we're at with the whole HP thing. And that's really unfortunate. If Riku doesn't get hit here, that's be super helpful. There we go. Because, like, it would have been nice to have, you know, the 3 women that we got to play as with Uniriku Pain, and then the 3 men, which would be Gipple, Barreleye, and Nuge. I feel like that would have been, like, great for the full party. A good, nice 6 dynamic. Cool. That's the bird that's going to keep using regen. How are we going to outdamage this bird? And this bird can hit the entire party. What is this? P-Trix? What do we do here? Should we go into this without having any information? I don't even know. It has 100,000 HP. So we could outdamage it before it takes us out and it gets its HP back with regen. So like it's gonna regen here, but it doesn't matter because yeah, like that battle system. Move instead of just standing in line. And then we're gonna go for a Blitz Ace. I have to go for bigger damage here. I think at least. That's a better use of our resources. Blitz Ace is like 52k. It's like 52k with Trio of 9. If we can get a Blitz Ball off, boop. 100 HP back. So this should kill. This should take it out if we don't mess it up. There we go. This one is probably the easiest one to take out, then, if the math is right here, because Waka can... I forget how much damage Waka does with a trio of 9 attack reels. Yeah, more than 119,000, so I could have just had Waka solo that. Cool. Now we gotta get their overdrives back. So you know what that means. Time to go steal from Shinryu. This dude just ambush us. Imagine that damage with the Celestial. With the Celestial weapon, if we maxed out our stats, it would just break the damage limit. Oh, no one has an overdrive. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we're just gonna steal from Shinryu. Give me that Gambler Spirit. Hit him. Boop. So they got their overdrives ready. And then we do this. Boop. I gotta buy Phoenix now, so I gotta remember to buy those. Can't use Auto Phoenix if we don't have them, you know? Get to go and do that. I think that was your turn. Oh, what's funny? That's actually decent RNG. 2 physical attacks. 3 physical attacks in a row is really good RNG. Even though they all should go on Titas. But if we were trying to kill this thing, we're trying to, like, win. The fact that we went 3 rounds of its turn and it used a physical attack only, and it didn't use Shining or, what's it called? Eraser is really, really, like, lucky. But no one would have trios, so it doesn't matter here. Anyway, I was hoping it would go for a wipe sooner, but it didn't. But if we see that, that's bad. Okay, next one. Hornet. Hornet shouldn't have too much HP either. Even with a Preemptive Strike. We still don't get this many turns. That breaks my heart. But yo, how's everyone doing this week? It's Thursday, about to be Friday. Y'all got any interesting weekend plans going on? Anything fun? Alright, let's trio it up. Let's do this. Hornet will get a single turn. I don't think Hornet attacks multiple. I don't think it has a party-wide move. It's gonna one-shot someone, though. So... the question becomes... does it matter if I Slice and Dice or Blitz Ace here? So I kind of hope it just attacks Titus. Whatever, we ball. We're Blitz Acing it. Ooh, first try. And we'll let time run out for the last one. At some point, I do need to practice attack reels. Alright, just hit anyone that's not Riku. That's fine. That's fine. You better not absorb lightning, or else. Cool. I don't want it getting 2 turns in a row, so I'd rather just maximize damage. Alright, so everyone's down now. I forgot to buy Phoenix Sounds. Can someone remind me to get Phoenix Sounds? Gets 2 turns though. With how we're set up, it's always gonna have 2 turns, it doesn't matter. We have 31, yeah, I have to get some. Alright, so someone else is gonna lose trio. That's actually fine. What and how and why are you doing this? Wait, what? How am I doing this? I'm relying on equipment and knowing Riku's mixes. Why am I doing it? I found it fun. But just some basic no spear grid. I find that fun. And what am I doing? I'm doing a no spear grid in round of Final Fantasy X. Since I beat Brassica's Final Aeon, I'm now going after the other side content stuff with things that are arguably a bit harder than Brassica's Final Aeon. At least this thing can't heal. I spoke too soon, but we know it's low on health if it's healing. No, yeah, it's where you don't use the spear grid at all. So imagine a level 1 run of Final Fantasy X, essentially. Okay. Hit Riku again. I love how as soon as I called that, I was like, oh, it can't heal, and then it heals itself for 12k. Well, we just beat back all of the health that it was trying to use. Okay, so about 12k. Oh, you hit Riku. That's actually really, really good for us. Because I'm pretty sure Waka still has trio. So we can definitely just undo that 6k that you just did. Oh, right, that's nice, that's amazing. I think whenever I reach a point where I feel like I'm done with this, because I don't think I'm going to wait until beating Dark Anima, because that's the biggest one that's going to be a pain. I'm going to move on to Final Fantasy 13. I'm going to do a regular playthrough of that, because I haven't beaten Final Fantasy 13 regularly. Okay, so it's an easy 6k for you, but Waka has attack reels again. So if you get everyone's max spear grid. That's the only thing I haven't done. And I played this on PlayStation as well. That's the only thing I haven't done. I've only completed the spear grid for Tidus, Waka, and Riku, and that's because they were the main ones I was using to fight penance. and they were the only ones I had enough patience with to go and get the extra luck needed to ensure that you'll be able to hit penance. If I was to go back, I would probably just use a bunch of clear spears that the Monster Arena guy sells and get rid of some of those luck spears so I don't have to keep fighting Spearmorph. Or, yeah, Spearmorph, I think it's Spearmorph. There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna save because I want to keep my resources. That's another one down. Machine gun walker. Phoenix Sounds, thank you! Thank you! Oh my goodness, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Alright, sell some weapons. He said, let's sell some weapons. Strength plus 20 plus 10 plus 5. That's overkill. I can't do anything with that. I can't do anything with that either. That doesn't. Typhoon Claw, Death Strike, Dark Strike, Silent Strike, and Zombie Strike. The Silence and Zombie would be really helpful, but Riku is not going to do a physical attack. Because I'm thinking, like, when we get the rematch against Brass's final Aeon. Because at some point I'll probably try to do that again. I think I'm still going to use Trio of 9, though. Because I don't know much else about him. But we'll keep that. Silver Torch we can sell. Cool. Made a little bit of money back. What do I need now? I gotta check out their elemental equipment because there is a not a boss, but there's a super fiend that I'm gonna have to. Yeah, it says like that. I don't have one for Waka. And probably just gonna have to dance around eating elementals. So lightning marble for lightning proof. Eater is the gems. Okay, so yeah, the marbles, I'm okay with the marbles. Okay, we're giving up some skills. What is that? It's 14 to 6. 6, that's like 9, I guess. Waterproof. And then we need... I don't have anything for iceproof. How long have I been in the Monster Arena? If you count me trying to, like, capture everything, a very long time. Alright, so we don't have enough to finish off the rest. I thought I had more. But at least you have that. So we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that when we need to. But a very long period of time, because I've been trying to capture a lot of stuff, and I would come here and steal things from a certain monster. Vidatu. Is Vidatu the... One Eye's obviously the eye, Flan's the flan, you're an elemental, you're the... armored dude, you're the plant, you're the armored, the other armored dude that we find inside Sin. You're the giant. A bomb's a bomb. Fafnir. Which one's Fafnir? I don't remember which one Fafnir is. It's because it's just all of the main species. I'm pretty sure you're the one that casts powerful versions of Thunder, though. Also, what's our overdrive at? Waka needs his. So, let's just steal some Gambler Spirits from Shinryu. Boop. Go ahead and do this. And then I'll have to buy whatever I need to buy after this. Maybe like 4 Phoenix Downs. Depending on how this goes. Okay, cool. Walking leaves. That's your turn. Your turn hits Tidus. Now you leave. And you did a Shining. So it's just, you need to buy 2. Alright, so Shining's a magic attack that does up to 2k. Even with the proper stuff, you can't reduce what it's gonna do enough to be able to make yourself live. Alright. On to the next. We fought. Alright, so let's go to read out 2. Okay, so it is the Imp. It has constant read. Why do we have so many turns? Thanks, I guess. Too bad Riku won't be able to help out after doing this. So, we'll do this. Oh, does it counterattack? I think it counterattacks. We're gonna do a slice and dice. Yeah, we'll keep it simple and just do slice and dice so we can get a turn back. So 6 hits of the max damage. You don't counterattack. Waka's gonna get a turn. I should just risk this anyway. But you get too much HP back. Oh my goodness. It was worth a try to see if Waka would get the hit, but you know. Now, does this dude, does it hit multiple times on its single turn? So if it does, that's gonna be bad. We don't even gotta worry about it. I just want to see what this weapon is. Double AP. That's useless. I can't do anything with that. Now we go back over here, get our overdrives back. She's gonna have her steal so we can get a Gambler's Spirit, because that's what's letting us do trio. Tidus gets to do this. Boop. Waka gets to do this. Boop. Look at that 70 damage. That's big damage right there. And then I just gotta remember to buy Phoenix Downs. Okay. And it's Shining. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Are you telling me right now that there's a chance that that move will not hit? Whoa, 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 whoa. I was under the impression that it hits the entire party. And with that, everyone is guaranteed to take a hit. But homie just ignored Riku. Ooh, look at that crit. I'll teach you to mess with us. I just want to see what it's going to do. Then it did a physical attack. Okay. Thanks, I guess. And you did another physical attack. Thanks, I guess. Anyway, we're out of here. Okay, Waka. So that's good to know that there's another luck aspect with Shining, because Imagine getting auto life set up. I gotta buy Phoenix Down, so. But one of your characters got ignored. Next is One Eye. So there's a possibility that Shining will ignore a character just focused on. Okay. Huh. The reason why that's surprising to me is because people have talked about how Shinryu essentially breaks the rules. Like with Eraser, for example. Being able to bypass Ribbon and Stoneproof. So I was sitting here and I was thinking that its Shining attack would also just break the rules, and it's just a guaranteed party-wide attack. So it's just a little surprising to me. Okay, cool. One Eye's down. Painkiller, magic defense, spear. Alright, now the hard part. I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna reset. Yeah, we're gonna reset. So we got up to, where are we up to? We got the One Eye, right? So now we gotta fight Jumbo Flan. Jumbo Flan's gonna be a pain because Jumbo Flan will eventually start spamming Ultima. And that's when Auron comes in. And I'm trying to think about how I want to go about this. Because usually what I do for other fights is, for like Omega Weapon, I lead with, I need you. I'm gonna change your stuff around. Because I need, if I can just have Sensor, that's fine. But I need First Strike. Put Lulu in your party, mate. Lulu can work for stuff that can hit with elements. She won't work with Dark Flan though, and she'll just get wiped off Rip. So I'm actually gonna start over because I don't want to get back the resources that I used. We're on Jumbo Flan, so we're gonna go and do this. But she is viable though for stuff that you can hit with elements, and then you can just have her do like Fire Fury or whatever, or Thunder Fury, so long as it just can't absorb the element. Where are we at? 20. I have these all jumbled up now, but here we go. So I just want to reset and get my resources back. 73, cool. I do need to buy a weapon for Kamari though. So we're gonna go do that. Be faster for us just to run to where Want is at. Wait. Do I... Yeah, cool. We have enough for First Strike, and I'm probably not going to keep Kamari in the front for anything really, but if I have an extra thing, I'll put Evade and Counter on Kamari as well, I guess. But what I need is Kamari to have First Strike, and I might just put Sensor on his weapon.
Skywalker.
We got the gill for this. Shapeshifter. Goes, it's easier to find. So we're gonna go down here. Go with the shapeshifter. I need you to have the sonic lance. And a majority of the stuff that we'll be fighting in the thing isn't going to have... It's going to be immune, I should say, to sensor, so... And we don't have any different other stuff, so... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. If we were to add anything, it'd be evading counter, and that's really it. But I'm going to add a sensor to this. I got money, so if I have to make something different, I can. So, real quick, let's do this. Yours is good, okay, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, alright, so cool. Let me get in the counter. Should pick some stronger enemies so Kimahri can get his overdrive faster. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna have to dance around Riku, buffing up Orin for Dark Flan. There we go. His equipment. His SOS haste, so that's fine. I don't feel like getting 90 wings again. That's the big problem. I don't feel like getting 90 wings again. I want them to leave so I don't have to waste Phoenix Zounds. Is she not? Okay. There we go, it's a lot better. I just need him to get hit one more time. 2 more times. We should be able to... Oh no, you're already good. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is throw a Petrify Grenade. Do this. And then we're gonna put the... I love how you can't put no encounters on a weapon. But there's a random weapon that you can get for Kimahri that has no encounters. It's super funny. We have the autosave, so we can dance around that. We have that. That Dark Flan, we probably can't use sensor on it. It is what it is. Magic defense plus 20 with auto phoenix and HP increase. We don't have to worry about stone. I made that for Breast's final Aeon if Orin gets hit with Jet Beam. Alright. So how's the turn order gonna work here? That's okay. I'm gonna have to switch Orin's weapon to magic counter. Because if Orin is eating... Yeah, he blitzball. What's that madness? Because if Orin is going to end up eating... Where is it? Max HP? Yeah, double the max HP. Boop, boop, boop. Kamari, you do Mighty Guard. Orin, I want you to go to this one. And I don't remember Hyper Noel's mix. I think we can do Healing Water plus something. That's why I was stealing Healing Waters. I knew there was a reason why I was stealing Healing Waters. Is it Ultra Noel or Hyper Noel? I think it's Ultra Noel that we want. How do you speed up? Oh, thanks for letting me know that I have that on. I'm playing one of the remastered versions on... the one I'm playing is on PC, and you just hit F1. Or whatever you have it binded to. I don't know what it is for console. I know the PS5 version of this has it. But I don't know what it would be for, like, PS5. We can do Healing Water plus a Chocobo Feather. There we go. Then we have Orin heal himself. And that's just random. So it does flare. And switch Kamari out, because we no longer need Kamari in the front. Kamari ain't living a flare. I don't even have a build for Kamari to live that, so... We'll bring in... This is going to be a bit of a more annoying version of... What's his face? Oh, wow! So Orin can't live that. He had 5 focuses, a shell, the magic defense boost. Damn. So what do I do with this fight? It's Dark Flan, so Dark Flan obviously has more HP. Do you have another thing? If it's magic only, should I... No, I need the Auto Phoenix, though. I need him to revive the others. He was guarding, too. And that still wasn't enough. What do I do for Dark Flan? I don't know what to do now. What do I do with about this flan? Jumbo flan. Alright, let's look up what we can understand about this fiend. 1.3 million HP. It absorbs all elements except holy. It has an auto-reflect that cannot be dispelled. It's susceptible to slow, attacks the party with various powerful magic spells, events, and single target spells off itself. When it falls below 50 HP, it will only attack with Flare and Ultima and may cast Reflect on a party member to bounce back Kiraga spells. Only cast Ultima to bounce back. Okay. So we gotta slow down the flan. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I gotta figure this out. It absorbs all elements, so I can't have Riku throw gems at it. I don't think it counterattacks. Elemental and Flan are the harder ones because of Flare. So I'm trying to figure out what my options are for this. Main attacks as elements, Ultima and Flare. I see. They use the suffering mode to fill it up. So this one's a very specific thing. So we'll have to come back to that. And it's the same for the elemental. So I'm gonna reload so I don't have to like get back all the overdrives and stuff. We're gonna go to the next one, which is tank it. We'll figure this out. So I'll probably figure out how tank it goes. I want to go to the autosave here. So I can go back to the usual formation. We're gonna save. I'm okay with saving here. Now that looks better. Hey, why did I do that? Alright. And then I gotta figure out how to fight Val 4. You cause Berserk. I can't inflict slow on you. So we can go and do this. Boop, boop, boop. should be able to hit you, but you counterattack, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think it's worth doing. Because you counterattack, and this thing has a lot of HP. Maybe you don't counterattack overdrives. Either or, this one's pretty straightforward. Thankfully, this one's straightforward. It's just gonna smash its shell into one of us. There it is. Actually, glad that you chose to hit Waka. Or, I mean, Tidus. I'm glad that you chose to hit Tidus, because Waka's where the big damage comes from. The 12 hits from attack reels is, like, one of the best forms of damage you can get. Probably should look up its elemental weakness. Well, affinities, so I don't throw a gem and undo my hard work. So, what am I doing? Tank it, I believe is its name. All I need to know is, can I hit it with an element? And if I can, which one has 900,000 HP? Just need to know if I can hit it with an element or not. Because if I can just use fire gems, I'm going to use a fire gem, because that's what I have the most of. Alright, let's go gambling. I didn't say anything about it. Resisting fire. Yes, it wasn't Waka. $900,000. Oh, you don't counter. So is that a guaranteed way to get the last slot? Yes. But just know, Aaron, if you do use that, you're not going to get the damage bonus for if you were to complete it with the extra time. So since I'm doing those spear grid and I use trio of 999, it doesn't really matter for me. Because I can't do anything with the extra, like, damage bonus. Boop. Hey, leave Riku alone. Okay. Yeah, so if you were doing a regular run and you maxed out your stats, you would want that damage multiplier from however much time you have left. Oh, there it is. Now I have to reset trio. I hope I don't run out of Phoenix Downs before... Okay, good. Okay. So now I'm at the will of RNG. I need him to hit... not Riku. I need him to not hit Riku. Doesn't matter if Waka gets a turn. Waka doesn't have trio. So we're literally at the mercy of the RNG. We have 79 chances for RNG not to ruin this for us. Yeah, you're immune to dark. Why did I even think? Bro. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? He's only targeting Riku. Is it because she's in the middle? It's because she's in the middle. Who else do I have? Who else do I have? Who else do I have? He really can't do anything else. He hates her. He does. I don't understand why. I was hoping maybe we'd get a new target with Lulu. If we just... This is worse now. You don't gotta be kidding me. At this point, I should just make it a wipe. Does he always target the middle? She's never gonna get a turn. What is it? She is in haste. So, yeah, it's just she's just getting targeted. You get out of turn. No, because if you were, you would... Bro, what is going on right now? No, because you're not going for the person who's having a turn pop up. You're just being a jerk. I need Tia's in here, though. Oh! Can I please, please, please... You're doing that shit on purpose. You're doing it on purpose. Because there's no reason why. There's no reason why you're picking on Riku here. She's literally the only win con that I have for this. And you keep attacking her. Alright, we'll guard next time. Titus. I'm gonna scream. Alright, what else can I do to... I'm sure there's something I can do to manipulate this RNG. We'll guard next time. Why are you attacking Riku? Why? Okay, so I went after Lulu. I hate it here. I hate it here. I can't do anything. I'm literally incapable of doing anything here. Oh, are you targeting the person with the least amount of health? Is that how you work? No, okay. Because... yeah, Tidus would have the least amount here. Lulu? Lulu again. It's Tidus. What is this? Final Fantasy X, no Spear Grid. Okay, Tidus again. Tidus again. Thank goodness. Ugh. So I should have just left Waka. I don't think it's least amount of HP, by the way. I should have just left Waka in anyway. Because it doesn't look like it really matters here. Okay, well, at least Riku has her overdrive back, but Tidus lost Trio of 9. Lulu lost Trio of 9. Alright. Riku lost 2. This has just been... just not fun. And Johnny Cash, that's not how you say his name, though. Should I just... I feel like I should just start over. If I was able to just reset the Trio of 9, that would be nice, but... where are we at? It's 9740. Okay, so all of these are essentially the same. So let's do this. Oh, that's so painful, man. She can't even evade the thing anyway, but I'll put evade counter on her. So that's what I didn't save. But getting that back is... whoa, not that. This. Okay, getting that back is fine. All I gotta do is steal from you. It's a rare steal, though. If we go for a regular steal, it'll be, not what we need. There we go. I'm just gonna steal some extra ones, just in case. Oop. he has a lot of party-wide attacks that makes it impossible to. Alright. Back to customize. There you go. Tit for tat. First strike. First strike rate encounter, first strike rate encounter. And I gave T this strength boost because I wanted to experiment and see if that makes a difference. There we go. For Blitz Ace stuff. I don't remember what Fafnir is. Oh, it's you! You hit the entire party with a fire move. Actually... yes. Leave. The money's whatever, I can make the money back, but not having the right start with equipment is bad. Like, real bad. Alright, so what am I gonna do? She's I don't think she doesn't have... yeah, no, it's great. Let's go see what we can get into with Dark Valve for.
Your count. Here we go.
From what I understand, Energy Ray has a 25% chance of being able to pop off. So I gotta figure out what I want to do with that. Because I think that essentially means someone is going to be without auto life if I try to set up a Hyper Mighty G. But I'm also thinking we're probably going to be doing a lot of switching in and out as well. I want to see if this... I'm pretty sure this is doable without having to use, like, your Aeon as the one to, like, damage it. That's what I think, at least. Because I'm pretty sure the only one that's not doable without any support from your Aeons is Dark Anima. Infidel, prepare to charge.
Infidel. Prepare to charge.
Okay, so we only get 3 turns. So question becomes, should I just straight up go for Hyper Mighty G and hope that Energy Ray doesn't come out? Because I don't think you counterattack. Doesn't really matter. We can just experiment and figure out what's best. It's RNG dependent at the end of the day. She doesn't counterattack. Oof, we do not want you getting another turn, though. Don't want you summoning. None of my Aeons are gonna live a hit from Valfor. She's gonna get 2 turns. With walkout here, she'll get 1 turn. So let's go gambling. We can't hit you. Sonic Wings. That's actually bad. Now she gets 2 turns. She's still gonna get 2 turns. And our shield ain't gonna keep us alive. Yes, max damage regardless. That means we're gonna come back out here. And probably eat an energy ray. Yep. But I don't think it's an attack pattern. I think it works like that. So should I just lead off with Hyper Might EG? Then go into whatever. Because we only have 3 turns to decide what we're gonna do.
Infidel.
Should I?
Prepare to charge.
What if I lead with? I'm just trying to figure out what we're attempting here. I'm doing a no spear grid run. Right now I'm trying to figure out what the strategy would be to take on the Dark Aeons. I'm hoping I don't have to start leveling them up until I take on Dark Anima, but it's looking like that's not the case. You don't use MP, so that doesn't do anything for us. You using an item isn't good either, though. Ooh, an X potion. Alright. So, Sonic Wings. Next is... It could be a Sonic Wings, it could be regular attack. We're gonna... I can do Light Current plus a Underdog Secret, I'm pretty sure. I hope. Poor Waka. Poor Tidus. You went down the list of everyone with auto life. That's despicable. And then here's Energy Rain. Or Ray. think I have to, because there's no way of telling what its attack pattern is. Damn. That's unfortunate. Alright, then I guess we'll just go back to these. You need to have that equipped. We're not gonna steal at the moment. I finished the dragon, sleep shroud, bomb king, juggernaut, ironclad. I believe bomb king after 3 hits will start to do ultima, but I do think we're able to take it out before he can start doing that. Alright, let's do a tank it. All we really need is trio of 9 and some good RNG. Since I know it doesn't counter, we can go for normal attacks. And we have what we have to be able to hit it. No, I can't experiment here. Because say it can't hit us, we won't be able to do good damage to it. It'll take forever. Gambler Spirit. So we're gonna have to do it like this. Go for a regular attack. Walker has to go for the reels. We'll let the time run out for that one. And we'll just hope that RNG's on our side. Yeah. But cool down, sadly. So you hitting Tidus is fine. Wait, I should maximize my turns. What am I doing? Also, I need to look up information on Tank It. We did 12, Tidus did Slice Nice was 6, Tidus also did a normal attack, which is 7. I need to just know its HP amount. $900,000 HP. 900,000 HP, so let's remember that. So, boop. Divided by... So 90 hits. 90 minus 12, 90 minus 7, 71. So we have to hit this thing 71 more times. Go for a normal hit here. 70 more times. $65 more times. $60 more times. I don't think this thing has any kind of gimmick or whatever. I think it's just we're at the mercy of RNG. Because first I thought it goes after whoever has the least amount of HP. Then I was thinking, oh, what if it goes after... I'm thinking right now, like, well, what if it goes after who does the most damage? Alright, minus 12. 48 more times. This will be another minus 12, so that's 36 more times. This is where things go downhill. How? Cool. I have to risk this, though. Or do I have to? Just steal from it. I like her, and it's cool. There she goes. She loses that turn. It's such a weird gamble, because then I got to assume that it's going to spread its attack out and not hit the same person. We just need to hit this thing 36 more times with the max 9,000 damage. The quadruple nines. It just kind of sucks though because felt like it would have been a waste to go for a trio there, and I should have just gambled on them not hitting Riku, but now I don't even know. We were doing fine until he started. Until he then was like, I gotta hit Waka and get rid of his trio of 9. And she literally just gets back up and gets delayed even more, so. Look who got turns, though. I don't know how this dude works. Alright, so you hit Riku every single time there. But if I do this... So you're obviously not targeting whoever has the least amount of HP. Just trying to do anything to get this thing's attention. How to 36 times. That's all we need, 36. How does this thing work? Immune to all of the stat stuff. Just no point trying to armor break or mental break because we don't have that. There's attack and rush attack. So on top of having to deal with the delay that KO gives, rush attack also causes delay, so it's pushing her turn back even further. Trying to see if there's like any other information I can figure out for tank it. As it doesn't want to hit anyone else but Riku, and I'm wondering if it's specifically targeting the middle or what. It's really at the mercy of RNG here, dude. So if we're lucky enough to get a turn for Riku, we're just gonna go straight into Trio of 9 and then open a mess. Which is not gonna happen. We're gonna run out of Phoenix Downs before we even get another chance for Riku to do anything. Oh, he hit Waka. Oh my god. But you still hit Riku. I probably should have just taken a Riku myself. Annoying part is it didn't want to hit anyone else. It doesn't want to hit anyone else while the others don't have Trio of 9. Defense is that still goes to her. Alright, we're just gonna run. Just gonna run and buy Phoenix Downs, because where are we at? 3? Yeah, we're out. We're essentially out. And this thing doesn't want to do anything else. That was the last Phoenix Down. Yeah. Oh, this thing's a jerk. I found out you can get soft locked in this fight. It's like if you summon an Aeon, the Aeon is strong enough to live its attacks. And you have regen on the Aeon. Essentially what will happen is you'll keep getting healed, but you'll never get a turn. Either. So we're going to start over with minus 11. Make this minus 12. And we just hope RNG's on our side. Minus 12 again. And this time we'll just focus all on offense. Alright. Get Riku use. Minus 5. Oh yeah, she doesn't have trio anymore. So we'll just do this again. That's now minus 5. I forgot she lost because she got hit by this thing. But now I have the trio here. So either or, going for, even if it's just small damage with the fire gems, that was probably the better option. Use of some capacity, so she can get more turns. This is a minus 12. So now we do this, and please get this back on Tidus. Okay, there goes Waka. Minus 9. Alright, so we lost trio of 9 completely. This is when he only does rush. Now we just hope this thing wants to hit the same person. Let's do this. There goes Tidus, like that. There goes Tidus. You had 2 turns, and you only hit Tidus. There goes 1. Thanks. I don't understand why that gives you... I don't understand why that gives you anything. Because you had 2 turns. Because they were probably popping up first, because I did have Riku use overdrive. That's why. And so I probably should go for this now. Whew, that was close. So minus 6. So 28 more hits. I need less of a delay for the off chance that Tidus doesn't get hit. Yeah, no. We're gonna have to do it like this. -6 again, so we need 22 more hits. And now we gotta reset it. Now we gotta hope that we can get a turn on Riku to reset it. Because now homie all of a sudden is like, wait a minute. I smell trio of 9. I don't think this makes up for the lack of delay though. If we like guard or something. So Riku should get a turn here. Why did it showed that she would get 2? Why? It's speeding it. I think it's speeding itself up. I believe it's a move has like a quick hit property. I think that was the other thing I saw. I don't even know anymore, but if that's the case, that makes more sense now why it's able to jump ahead of the line. There's Titus. Alright, so where are we at? We're at 22. So 10 more hits. Of course. Of course. Feels like you're just changing up your attack patterns on purpose now. So I said 10 more, but we're gonna just trio it up again. It'd be better just to trio this. Nope, there's Riku. Nope, there goes Titus. What is this thing's problem? You literally made me leave because you only wanted to go after Riku. Now you're switching up your attacks? No one has trio, so I gotta reset it again. Ah, that's infuriating. Alright, let's see this. There goes Waka. There goes Titus. There goes Titus again. Now he's going after. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I can do this. If I combine this, it'll do a 9-hit move. Oh, it's gonna leave you with 1 max damage. I can't do that. Oh, you're so lucky I can't do it yet. Those are 10 hits. The max I can get is 9 with Riku. No, it's not worth it. So I already know that as soon as I do that, you're gonna start trying to hit her too. I have to dance around the RNG and hope that you continuously hit the same person. You should still have trio. Good. You're left with at least one now. There goes Riku. There goes Riku again. And Riku's gone. Okay. All right. There it is, finally. I'm gonna ensure that we get the thing. This should be the win. I'll teach you. Jeez, man. I don't care about the weapon because we're not gonna save. Strength plus 25 and 10. That's cool. So an overdrive. So all that matters is that I have it on stream. I forgot to equip. Go, 71 damage. Boop. These off with a shining. That's okay. I gotta remember to buy Phoenix Downs as well. How many do we have left? 40? Gets Fafnir and Sleep Sprout. The elements I'm gonna have to come back to. I don't think I'm prepared to take on the elements just yet. This thing counterattacks, so. If it turns out you don't counterattack. And I could have gotten that extra hit, and assuming Tidus would get the hit, it's gonna make me really sad. Whoops. So we'll do that to get to what, 6 or whatever. Oh. Well, how does Fafnir work? All right. So Blaze, Shock, and Frost is what we need to worry about. So Fafnir uses everything but water. Where is the crimson? There it is. So water. Do you need lightning proof? And we don't have enough for that. Who gives ice gems? Probably something from Gagazad, like. Do you still do that? Not you, not you, not you, not you. Let's get ice gems from anyone. Who would it be? Chimera Brain, one from Chimera Brain, bribe nice. The uncommon still from Lightning Gems. Okay, so we'll have to take some from the Chimera, but it's a common drop. Don't know how many I need. So it took one. Whatever. We'll just use Victorious. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Let's actually hit our 2s this time. There we go. So we gotta maximize damage as best we can, so we did actually hit our 2s. Let's go walk out big damage! You have fire and lightning. Oh, we always have fire and lightning. Anyway. But he's out of SOS. Let's see what the issue is, though. Yeah. Alright. So we'll figure it out. We have Tetra Elementals. Have to worry about the physical attack, I'm pretty sure. I only have one, however, but I can steal like, a bunch of these. Might be able to make use of that. Because then it just drops the nulls, and I can just have Riku do, Okay. So... see how Sleep Sprout is. I just want to see what they're like. Pretty sure this thing counterattacks. So I don't know what I'm thinking here. Do you not? Cool. So we beat Sleep Shroud. Bomb King is next, but before we fight the Bomb King, let's go here. Of course you can't push us. I don't even have the right equipment on. It's level 11. That's an okay hit. Oh, this is the first time we've seen the racer in this stream. Now we go to Bomb King. Bomb King counters, though. You won't be able to... Yeah, so you don't get the extra thing. Alright, so we'll probably go on for a little bit longer. And then I'm more than likely going to call it. So I'm getting kind of hungry. The counters with a single target move we can work with that. It grows 3 times. It grows to its biggest form after 3 hits. And then once it's at its biggest form, it ends up just doing Ultima. So let's see this have gone for a regular hit. So for now, we'll focus on the ones that we can beat. Because the other ones are going to require some form of strategy. Or does it just not grow if it's like the special stuff like multi-hitting moves from overdrives or like Riku's gems? Yeah, it automatically goes to that. It's going to start using Ultima. So 12, 12, 9. 12, 12, 9 is what we did. So 24 plus 9. The Bomb King, how much HP does it have? 480,000 HP. Even if I do this, we're not going to live. That's the issue. So 480. 480. $48. So we have to hit you 48 times. 33 plus another 9 from Riku. We're not going to be able to kill it. Because now this is the part where it just starts using Ultima. We can't live in Ultima. We probably won't get another turn either. Oh, is there, we want a light curtain. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So we did 12 plus 12 plus 9 plus another 12. So this should take it out. Because we got to get to 48. Oh, my math must be off. Whatever. Does it absorb all the elements? That's all I care about. So at start of battle, we use physical attack against one partner for moderate physical damage, fire against Aeons. After the first growth, and fire the second. To fight Raga when it has peaked, it begins cast Ultima. So I'm pretty sure we can defeat it before it starts casting Ultima. I forgot she didn't have Trio of 9. I used back in the day, but you didn't realize this was a boss. What's up? How's it going, Amanda? Let's do this. Go back to Trio of 9. holy water. Oh, okay, okay. I don't know. I don't know what that mix does. Can you set to this? Shit. Intend to. You did that. Go for another blitzes. We've done 3 attack reels on this thing. It should be defeated. There we go, we defeat it. So yeah, you can't defeat it before it uses Ultima. Good to know. Door to tomorrow, and we got a Knight Sword. Just pulling strength. Back to Shinryu, so we can steal from him. Boop. Good old 68 damage. Could do that. I gotta buy Phoenix Downs. Can we swim out of here? I had a random experience with Shining, only hitting Tidus and Waka, and Riku was able to live. It was really interesting. Not saving. I don't want to save with the loss of items. Alright, so Juggernaut and Ironclad. I think Ironclad's our best bet here. Actually, I think I'm gonna switch you out for Orin. Switch you out. Switch you out for Kimari. We don't have the other Sonic Lance, no worries. We can just do this, and Yuna, you can just have that. I don't know why I have a malleable staff on her at the moment. Wait, did you not spear grid? Yeah, it's a challenge run. No spear grid. So we'll do this, and I'm gonna see if... Then again, you have the extra HP, but... We'll do this instead. Yeah. Kamara, you have overdrive, right? So we'll try this. Oh. Yeah, so it's been a really interesting road, Amanda. How did you beat Seymour with no null abilities? Which Seymour fight? Darian. It depends on which one you're asking about. I'm gonna go for the first one. I had Kimari use Stone Breath so we can get the minions taken out, and then I took advantage of how some of the equipment we have protects us from elements, you know, like Ward or SOS, and danced around that while I had Riku throw items at him. Actually, no, I think I used an Aeon, actually. And just had the Aeon take Seymour out or something. What am I looking for? This. Used to go back after Riku sold Stone Bomb and overdrive all your Aeons. So it's probably a combination of that. You want to try this one? Nah, you do. You do. Well, there, you just gotta have knowledge of the game. And now, our water plus a feather. You can't beat Penance in no Spear Grid. Okay, so Orin can't survive it. That's what I was worried about, though. I was curious about how that would go. I mean, if you use Yojimbo, then, like, yeah. You'll be able to beat Penance with Yojimbo and no Spear Grid, but without Zanmato, you can't do it. Okay, so obviously I had a magic defense boost. What if I max out his... Technically, yes, yeah. If you use Zanmato, but if you're not using Zanmato, then no. Because the damage output isn't there. Alright, so go back to them. And we'll just have to hope that we can defeat Ironclad before it hits the party. Ironclad has 2 million HP. Oh my goodness. This ranking. Switch over on could be just kind of touch any damage. On this turn, I will use switch attacks all characters with HP. Orin, with what we had, was that like 9? He took 9k damage after we set up Mighty Guard, Ultra No All. So, what if I made... What if I did this? And then did defense plus 20? But I don't have Auto Phoenix anymore, so that's not worth it. When it was like 15, there's the unit for the Tensu? Sorry, I have to scroll up and see what you said. You spend 4 hours on... Let me just make this bigger. You spend 4 hours when they fight in the same monster next to when he was like 15. He was using the Uniflower class. Stuff like that joke. They really aren't. Okay, so... Let me make a quick note. We beat Fenrir. We beat Orni, Petrix, Hornet, Vatu, One Eye. So Jumbo Flan, Elemental, Fafnir. So both the magic dudes, Fafnir. So I don't think we beat Fafnir. I just went to someone else. So Flan, Elemental, Faf, Juggernaut, and Ironclad. Those are who we have to beat. So might as well check out Ironclad. I know I can't do anything with the Elemental and the Flan at the moment because of Ultima. You might be doable because your big move is a fire move. That's your party wipe move. It's just having to do with not being hasted. That's the issue here. Purifying salt, no. Some, no. There we go. Yeah. That's the issue. Not having haste. If I try to do that. And then put haste back on Titus. You also don't have Phoenix Sounds. Time run out. And I'll probably have to take a moment and go back and research what I need to do for these. Because for Spear Grid, there's a specific way that you're supposed to tackle them on. Go for a slice and dice. Boop. But do you use it right away? What was I saying? But do you use it right away? Just do lightning gem. Because this move is fire. Waka have, Waka does not. Thank you. Wait, what if I use here? Will I get it? I will. We know he has to take a turn to charge up Salvo. Which is good information for us. That's just death. I have to have Kamari at low HP. Yeah. Thank you. I was hoping she'd put him in haste range, but no. I'll have to use the Tetra Elemental here. Or we can go Ultra Null. Okay, cool. She doesn't have the thing anymore. It's going to be really dependent on what you do here. There we go. So I'm gonna use one of these. So I thought that worked in the party. I don't know why I was under the impression that it would work for the party. It was kind of foolish of me to think that. I could have also checked before confirming. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do this. I need you plus my water. Because Kamari wasn't able to get a turn. I will now do this. I want the Phoenix though. Crush Spike kills. There's probably not really much of a point for me having Kamari out here. Who has the fire either? Okay, now we can reset it. Doesn't help us out much if can Kamari get a turn? He can. I need him to do a regular attack though. There we go. That's exactly what I needed. Just go big with the damage. I'd rather do regular attacks. Yeah, I'd rather do regular attacks. We don't know when you're gonna do your thing, that's the big issue. Yeah. And you did that instead. Thank you for doing the regular attack though. As long as it does the regular attack, we can get overdrive. I can just reset this up. Yeah, that's better. Smarter option. So that you get 2 turns in a row. And because that's on Kamari instead, better option. Now I can help out. Have Riku help out with damage. Where's my lightning gems? And another one. Just gonna go big. I got no idea how much HP this thing has. I should have done that so I can keep together how much damage I've possibly done so far. Okay, Crush Spike. You do regular attack. But not on Tias. Where will she be in the turn order? She'll be down there. Kamari will get a turn, so we should be okay. Because if it has to take a turn to charge, Kamari can do his thing. Yeah. I'd rather do this. So if it charges here, Kamari can Mighty G us. What a series of unfortunate events. Should I... If you charge here... Yeah, this is better. Haste of Kamari Guard. And I don't remember if Riku got taken down or not. Either or, I'm gonna reset Trio. Because if we look out and this is a charge round, we can get some free hits in. Okay, resetting it is fine, either or. This. Shit, you hit him. Just do this. That's unfortunate. That helps us out. I can go and do this. I'm sure we're close to defeating this fiend. Have to be. Juggernaut. This gives you 2 turns in a row. I can't let you have 2 turns in a row. That's the only thing. $1.2 million HP. Yeah, it's gonna take longer because we don't have Walk out there doing 100k damage with attack reels. So I probably should put Waka back out there. Yeah, Waka is literally our best DPS. Cool, we won. At the 3rd hour, this is a good place to stop it. So next time we come back to Final Fantasy X, hopefully I'll have some more research done for this. Awesome. So when we come back next time, hopefully we'll be more prepared to take on the Jumbo Flan, the Elemental, beat you, Fafnir, be a physical attack, and then elemental attacks. We might be able to just get away with beating Fafnir with Kimari. So, Flan, Elemental, Fafnir, and Clad. Those 4. That's what we'll try to do next stream, and then hopefully that will set us up for fighting Area Conquest. Then I don't know what we're gonna do for original. I truly don't have any idea what we're gonna do for original. I'm shuddering at the thought of having to deal with those. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. We'll figure it out, though. We'll figure it out. And that's probably it. So, okay, let's see. Where are we gonna go and raid? I think we'll go here. Alright, so I just want to take a moment to thank you all for coming by, vibing out and chilling. Thank you for being here, everyone. It's always nice to be able to go live and chill with each and every one of you. Like, truly, thank you. Make sure y'all take care of yourselves, okay? Next time we come on to Final Fantasy X, we'll try and see if we can clear out the rest of the souped up fiends and then start working on the Dark Aeons. It might be a bit, so I'll probably play a different game in the meantime, stream a different game. I'll try to figure all of that out, because it's going to take some research into what I need, like proper equipment setups and all that fun stuff. Either or, be safe, y'all. You already know the drill. Please be nice, please be kind, please be warm and supportive, and also play involved. Make sure you steal the treasure, because we're raiders, that's what we do. For that, I've been Jordan as always. Thank you and come again. Be safe, y'all.